Hi everyone, it's Marcy here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Canada, and I sell all of the fabulous Stampin' Up products that I share with you. Thank you so much for taking some time to join me today for some live paper crafting. Today is Thursday, October 17th, 2019. And look what I have for us today to create with. I have the October paper pumpkin kit called Winter Woods. And I am so super excited to get started with this. This arrived yesterday afternoon while I was doing my memory keeping class. So I had to open it to show my ladies because I was so excited when it arrived. So it is already open, although I have not done anything. So Paper Pumpkin is a monthly subscription kit that you get delivered right to your door. It is $30 plus tax. Shipping is included, and every month is a surprise. Although we did know that this month was going to be Christmas cards, and next month is going to be tags. So this is the very pretty cards that the kit makes. It says, hello Paula, how are you? It says that it makes 10 cards. So we've got 10 card bases and 10 printed envelopes with foil accents. So this is the pretty, let me see here. Let me do that. Look at that pretty stamp set, and we've got a gorgeous cardinal. Hi, Tammy, how are you? Today is a dull and dreary day here in southwestern Ontario. It's been raining since last night, and that means for me, it is the perfect type of weather to stay inside and craft. So I'm just, Night of Navy is our color, so I save these. And I'm going to use my big Night of Navy. Please, when you hop on, say hello. I love to hear from you. And if you wouldn't mind sharing my video. Sharing is caring. And that is how I reach all of my fabulous new customers, team members, and crafty friends. So if you have anybody that might be interested in my crafting videos, please take a moment and share to your different pages. All right, so I'm just getting everything out. So we've got, move this to the side. So we've got our label tags that we're going to stamp on. So they are, I would say this is Pool Party. And then they've got the silver edge. And then we've got some wood labels as well. And then look at these gorgeous envelopes. So they're silver edged envelopes, and then the inside has the wood grain. So we've got our envelopes, move those to the side. And then this is our card bases. Look at how pretty that is. A watercolor kind of background with the artistic spruce trees with a bit of snow. And then, of course, they're always white on the inside so that you can do your writing. So let us get started here. Oh, what's in this packet? I forgot to open this. Hello, Jessica. How are you? So this, in here, we have our little mini dimensionals, and then our beautiful red cardinal pop-outs. So they're going both directions, looking to the right and looking to the left. And then the gorgeous tree. Let me just try to pull one. Okay, so these are all the birch trees. So I don't know if my camera is going to pick this up, but it's shimmery white cardstock. So very, very pretty on the one side, and then the other is just your plain whisper white. So you could, if you didn't want shimmer or if you wanted to color these, with your sponge roller, you could totally do that as well if you wanted a different effect. All right, so let's move these off to the side. And let me grab out some blocks here. Now I've turned my overhead light off in the hopes that, hi Linda, how are you? I've turned my overhead light off in the hopes that I don't get as many shadows like I did last week. So let's just keep my fingers crossed that everything looks good. Let me know if you think it's too shadowy. I think it looks better. There's some shadow, but when it's a dull and dreary rainy day, you're gonna get some shadows. So I'm just pulling out a variety of blocks. Oh, I need I need a G block for my sentiments. So, and my daughter Danielle is home right now. She's upstairs, and she's going to be helping me later this afternoon with some table decorations for my bingo for next week. I do have a spot left available for my Stampin' Up! Bingo. So if you would like more information, if you want to join us, it's $40, and it's on Tuesday the 22nd, and it is at 6:30. We play 10 games of bingo for Stampin' Up! Prizes, and everybody is a winner. You get a swag bag, and we make do two make and takes. And we have a lot of fun. There's beverages and treats as well. I'm just going ahead and putting every single stamp that there is on the block, just so that I am ready to go. And we're just going to move this off to the side. So I don't need those two blocks. And then I'm going to bring in my chamois, and let's just clean them. Like I've told you before, I feel that it is important to clean your stamps before you use them for the first time, because there might be a little bit of residue from manufacturing on them. So I feel that if you give it a little bit of a wipe first to clear off any of the residue that could be still on that stamp, you're going to get a better stamped image. So it only takes a second to get all of this cleaned up. And I don't know what stamps we're going to be using because I haven't opened it up yet, but we'll see in a minute. Okay, so all my stamps are clean and ready to go. And yesterday was my 6th stampiversary. I'm pulling off that extra little piece off of my putty for my take your pick tool, because I know I'm going to be needing it for my little snowflake sequins here. Yesterday was my 6th stampiversary, and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I have my free shipping for my Canadian friends. So thank you to everybody that has placed an order with me so far. The order will go in later today for that. Okay, do I have everything organized? So on the back, it tells you what you've got in your kit. And then we've got a few more different looks, ideas. So isn't that cute? Look at that. It's like a shadow box, a piece of home decor. I like it when that when they give us those options. Hello, Carol. Are you have you made your paper pumpkin yet? Okay, so I need a piece of scratch paper. Hold on just 1 second. Oh, well, I've got a piece of ripped. Doesn't that look pretty? Huh? Okay. So because these are photopolymer, we need to have a bit of, whoops, they're sticking to my paper here. We need to have a bit of cushion underneath to get a better, crisper stamped image. So I bring in my paper piercing mat, and then I like to have a piece of scratch paper down so that I don't get ink all over it. You haven't yet? Well, today would be a good day to do it. Is it raining up in the Kingston area? If it's not yet, you're probably going to get it because it is raining here. And it was really windy last night. It blew my my umbrella over on the deck, and I have a trellis around my front step that has been in the ground in the garden there for, oh goodness, 20 years. Well, it blew over. It cracked the wood, and it blew over last night as well. It was on the sidewalk. Okay, so I've stamped off. I always like to do that the first time I use a stamp. And now I'm just going to go across the top here with my snowflakes. Again, there's no right or wrong way to do this. It's your card. Do it however you want. Just a bit of snowfall. And I have to stamp my sentiment. So what are my two sentiments? Season's greeting or winter wishes? I think I'm going to do winter wishes. Now, winter wishes, like this type of a card, you don't have to do it as a Christmas card. You could totally, this could be a nice masculine birthday card or a thinking of you card. Whatever you choose. You don't necessarily have to have what the intention was originally for that card. You don't have to do that. You can change it up slightly, add a different sentiment, make it a little less Christmassy, and then you've got more versatility. Now, to try and get straight and not get my head in the way. Oh, pretty darn good. It's a little crooked, but that's okay. Not too awful bad. I'm a little down on this side, but I'm okay with that. I am totally okay with that. So, bring in my bone folder here and see what else I have to do. So, I'm looking at my picture. I'm a visual learner, as I've told you before, so I'm just looking at the way it shows rather than reading all of this. So let's move this out of the way for the moment. I'm going to fold and burnish my card. This is going to make 10 quick and easy Christmas cards. And then I'm going to take my wood grain label. Actually, I want to close up my ink pad. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to bring my card back in, because you know how I like to have no naked insides. So I'm going to ink up this beautiful snowflake, stamp it off, and then one down here, right down there. What does this say? Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. Okay, we're going to put this inside as well, so that this card is absolutely ready to go. Okay. Rained all night, heavy at night. Yeah, it rained quite heavy here last night too, and it's still windy, and it is still raining, just lightly. It just hasn't stopped, but that is perfect. Snuggle up under a blanket and watch a movie and do a bit of crafting as well. So I like that kind of weather for that, because then you don't feel guilty not being outside doing stuff. Okay, so this is going to adhere on that, and then let's just pop these out. Be very gentle when you do this. Now I have 2 extra kits here. I like to order in a couple extra. So yes, it is just Yucky Tammy. So if you're local to me and you would like to purchase one of my extra paper pumpkin kits, just let me know. Shoot me a message. With tax, it's $33.90. So there, we've got that pulled out. So we're going to need to adhere some dimensionals to this. So I'll keep that sheet of baby dimensionals, and I will use the ones that I've got. Whoop, this is my spatula end. I like to use my pokey doodle end. All right, so is that going to fit, or are these even tinier? No, they're the exact same size, so. All right, so trying not to get my head in the way and get that. Wow, that's a tight squeeze, but it does fit. And I think am I gonna have to, I don't even know if I'm doing this right, guys. Am I gonna have to put that straight there? Is that gonna show? Let me quickly flip it over. Nope, that does not show. To get this here, I think I'm going to need my snips. And we're going to just snip a couple skinny pieces to put on that branch. And that's what the outside is perfect for. So we're just going to need a couple of them per, let's see, right there. And that's too long for up there, so I am going to pull this off here. And I'm going to snip it in half because I just want that little bit for that top part. Okay, so that one there. Take that off my finger. This is soup weather to me as well. I love a nice bowl of soup on a cold day. And to me, this kind of cold and drizzly day calls for a nice warm bowl of soup. This is stuck there. I don't know what's going on with that one, but I got it off. All right, so we'll put that right there. All right. And then turn this. I'm trying to figure out whereabouts to put this one. Maybe won't be in the way there. Oh, that's the wrong side. Oops. All right, there. So now we need a couple on this one here. So oh, that one's off the side a bit. Goodness gracious. I seem to be fumble fingers today. There. It's better. And let's put one right there. Hi, Wendy. How are you today? Thanks for watching. And then down here. And then we're going to go get you up. I do like my dimensionals. I am sure you could get away with less, but now that I don't need to have it quite so. Get off my finger. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to pick this up, and this is going to sit right at the bottom like this. So let's peel all of these backings off. I have my bin right off camera here. And I have an order coming today. I believe my order that has the new Christmas Time is Here suite products. So I'm looking forward to that. I cannot wait to play with that stuff. The beautiful Christmas rose. Yeah, that's still on there. When it's white, you can't tell if it's on or off the backing. Sometimes you have to touch it and see if it's sticky. So the Christmas Rose suite of products will be available for customers November 1st. Although if you were to sign up under me as your leader, as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator right now, you could totally add that into your starter kit. It's $154 for the suite of products, or you could just individually add some of the stamp set, the dies, the designer series paper. Oh, that one's a little high. Just let me move that down slightly. All right, so I'm going to line it right up at the bottom, just like that, and then gently press. That looks pretty just like that. Okay. Now, there's that. And then this is going to be, now if you didn't want to pop this up, because you were mailing it, you could just glue this straight down, just like that. Or you could then instead pop it up on dimensionals. I think I'm going to glue it. So let's just add a little touch of glue here. And because my silicone craft sheet, I can see through it. I can see that that's down straight because I'm lining it up with the grid lines of my grid paper. There we go. And then we're going to just glue this down. Just a little bit of glue here. And we're going to center that. Now, is that straight? Yes, it is. Oh, that could go just like that. There we go. Okay, next up is our cardinals. So we're going to gently pop one that's looking the one way and the other, so that they're in two different trees looking at each other. And let's use a glue dot for that. So I'm just going to go into my drawer here. Oh, these are very big glue dots. Maybe we won't use these, or we'll just roll it up. Let's just take your pick. I'm going to just roll that. And then I'm going to just stick that on the back of my cardinal there, and then just adjust where I'm holding it. And that way I can use my take your pick tool to get my placement. Don't want the tail behind. So that, come on, my little cardinal is sitting right there in the crook of that branch. Okay, and then this other one, oh, that did not roll, so let's just put this down here and roll you up and stick you on the back here. There we go. Okay, so then this guy here is going to be, let's put you over here. Okay, and then we've got some of these adorable little snowflakes. So let's put them on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so what I like to do is apply my glue to the larger area. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's put one over here. 5. Put the lid on my glue, and then pull the end off my take your pick for the putty end, and then that way I'm just going to I've got one stuck to my finger. They're very staticky. Look at that. All right. And that is it. How simple is that? Wow, that did not take long at all. And then, of course, because we've got our stamped sentiment and our snowflake in there, it is ready to go. And yes, I added my own big ink pad and my own glue, but you don't have to do that with your paper pumpkin kit. Like I have shown you, it comes with the mini glue dots. It comes with the mini dimensionals. So you don't really need any extra supplies other than a clear block, which your first time when you subscribe, the very first kit you get will have that clear block with it. But after that, because you've gotten one, you don't get another one. Now, would you like to see what we did yesterday at my memory keeping class? I think these pages are so cute. So let me just move this to the side for the moment. So because it's October and it's Halloween, and I do love Halloween, I probably should take this out. These are my kids way back when they were little. How cute is that? It's taking a moment to load up. Yeah, so This is from the Wicked is from, oh goodness, what's it called? It is, I'm just looking in my catalog here. So it's the Wonderfully Wicked stamp set here. That with the bundle, I always get the bundle. So it was $39.50 for the stamp set. And this Wicked die that has the spider in it as well. So there's the Wicked. Now I've die cut that 2 times. Can you see that? And glued them together. So that gives it more substance, so it really stands out. And then I used the shimmery silver, what is it called? Silvery Shimmer Delicata with a sponge, so just to add that little bit to it. And then I've got 3 of the die cut spiders. And then my spider web here stamped in that silvery shimmer. And then we've got the kitty cat here. And then I've used the shimmery black embossing powder here. And then you can see I've used the Delicata silver as well to add some sparkle to that. So this was $19.98. So there's my Danielle. This is Damon and Connor. And then we used to always go out to my mom's. The kids always went to Nanny and Papa's in all their costumes. So Carol, if you're still watching, look at little Naomi with her little cat. And Emily was a Teletubby and Taylor was a witch. And I'm not sure if this is I think this is my nephew Chad, the oldest. Then that would be Drew. And then Colin here. So this is Damon. And there's Connor. And I am not a sewer at all, but my sisters and I, we sewed the kids up their Halloween treat bags. We bought some material at a local fabric store and just sewed up like a pillowcase with handles. So that was fun. So that's the one page. And then you're going to have some glare. Here's the other page. Excuse me. So these black are for their matting for their photos. And then we pulled in the Spooktacular Bash, Count Dracula, and the little mummy. And then So Glad We're Such Ghoul Friends. And then over here on this side, I have my zombie, my walker, and have a Spooktacular Halloween. And all I did was rotate the ornate frame die from the one way. I flipped it around to have it going the other way. Sorry, I need to take a drink of water. And then, of course, the Stylish Scroll embossing folder. And we've used some of the Silvery Shimmer Delicata. And I want to show you how on this piece here. Can you see that there's a little bit on the sides? That silvery shimmer actually does a really awesome job of dirtying it up, is what I like to call it, but really distressing and aging, looking for that. But isn't that just so cute? So I have to dig out some more photos to pop in to my my little here. And then of course this is my journal box. So this was this month's October memory keeping. So it's always the 3rd Wednesday of the month. And we've been doing it in the afternoons. My ladies are liking the afternoon classes when they can instead of the evening. It frees up their evening. And it's $20 to do the 2 pages. You get everything you need. All of the pouch, all of the cardstock, the designer series paper, all of that is included with the fee. And then you add your own pictures when you go home. So the 3rd Wednesday of the month, 1 o'clock or 7 o'clock. So that is all for me today. Thank you so much for stopping by and joining me. I truly do appreciate it. So remember, I have 2 more of this kit. I have 2 full October paper pumpkin kits for sale. I'm allowed to cash and carry them, so I've got them here. So let me know if you'd be interested in one of them. As well, I have 1 spot for bingo next Tuesday night at 6:30. Message me if you would like to join us for that fun evening. We'd love to have you come if you've never come before. It's a lot of fun, lots of laughs. So I'm going to sign off. Danielle and I are going to get creating for the bingo, doing a few more decorations and stuff like that. So have a fabulous day, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by, and please remember to share my video. And if you're on YouTube, please click the subscribe button below if you haven't. Give me some love, give me some hearts. I really do appreciate that. And I will see you next week. Bye for now.